journey has begun for 12 drivers to become Season 2 Oreo Truck Series champion. And good afternoon, everybody. Actually, good evening. We're under the lights here at Riki Raceway. A kind of a mix of Lowe's and Daytona and maybe a little bit of Darlington thrown in. It's a very interesting track. Brings a lot of action to each one of these drivers as far as them having to tame this racetrack. And we're really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen here for 20 laps of racing here tonight under the lights. Race number 1 of the chase, race number 16 of the Oreo Truck Series. As I mentioned, 12 drivers are in the chase. And right now, for the start of this race, it looks like there's a total of 5 of them inside of the top 10. Let's go through the starting lineup, show you who's going to start where. As a matter of fact, there are a total of 8 inside the top 15. Adam Chambers, he is a chase contender, championship contender. He's on the pole alongside of Matthew Rodriguez. Angel D'Souza going to line up on the inside of Jordan Hester. Rodriguez and Hester are both championship contenders, by the way, as well. Christian James will line up on the outside of Stephen Dillon. Robert Band, defending champion and championship contender, alongside of Jacob Lawler. Michael Harvey, he's a championship contender, starting alongside of Ray Wilson. Sean Galligan will start to the high side of Jake Rogers, another championship contender. Behind him, we find championship contenders Timmy Pacioli, and to his high side, Don Dillon. And then another championship contender in Harold Columbia, directly behind them, to his high side, Connor Breton. Jake Berg will line up alongside of Anthony McCurry. Another championship contender in Matt Nathan will line up beside of Kristen Worry. Then you got James Bald alongside of Dougie Shears, another championship contender in Nick Eggleston will line up beside of Philip Stiller. Then Corey Williams alongside of Adrian Brace. James McLeod will start beside of Jesse Kaplan. Lisa Shears alongside of Jake Cole. Jacob Rodriguez beside Robert Cruz. Alex Lozano, he'll line up alongside of Noel Stiller. Ziggy Bain beside Brandon Gonzalez. Tom Weekly will line up alongside of Arnold Columbia. And then it's Daniel Schwab beside Devin Wilson. Kenny McCurry, the final chase championship contender in this field, starting all the way back in 41st position. Not a great starting spot for Kenny, and he'll line up alongside of John Worry to complete the rest of the field. So we'll get this race underway as the command to fire engines has been given. Now, this is the first race of the chase, which means that really these drivers are going to want to definitely finish well in this race, because if a bad finish occurs, it's very likely they could very easily take themselves out of championship contention here tonight, and that really is not what they would want to do. So as I mentioned, 8 drivers starting inside the top 15 that are going to be battling it out for 5 races to become the champion in the Oreo Truck Series. Adam Chambers, Matthew Rodriguez, they have both already been to victory lane, but the wins here now are more important to them due to the fact that they would count towards their chase points and getting them ever so close to picking up, which would be for both of them, their first Oreo Truck Series championship. Only one that has won a championship in this field is Robert Band there on the outside of row 4 in 8th. He won it last season. Well, we are looking forward to Season 3, certainly, but Season 2 is not over. First race of the chase for the Oreo Truck Series Championship is green at Riki Raceway. This racetrack can bring about a lot of good racing, 3 wide, sometimes even 4 wide through these turns, and high speeds as well. As Adam Chambers takes the top spot here as he started on the pole. Everybody kind of staying double wide behind him. That's rather surprising, but I don't expect it to last for long. Still 2 by 2, and you notice there Matthew Rodriguez is not getting bypassed awfully quickly. Now he's gotten bypassed, but it took a little bit of time for Chambers to do it. That outside line, if you have the drafting help, can get you going. And now we got a battle on for the lead. Another championship contender, Jordan Hester, coming to the front. Jordan Hester in the 28. And he's got Stephen Dillon directly behind him. As they still remain 2 by 2. Still have yet to have them break out into a 3-wide battle. Now another battle for the lead going on here, heading into turn 3. Stephen Dillon coming down to the inside line. And he will bypass Jordan Hester, bringing along Jacob Lawler and another championship contender. 2 championship contenders, though. No, make that 3. Harvey, Rogers, and Pacioli. And now Jacob Lawler to the front. Actually, there are 4 championship contenders lined up there on that inside line. Harvey, Rogers, Pacioli, and Harold Columbia is there as well. And then just 2 cars behind Columbia, you find Matt Nathan. 2 cars behind Matt Nathan, you find Nick Eggleston. So obviously, these championship contenders are realizing, hey, we got to get going here early on in this race because, if a wreck occurs or something, we want to be ahead of it, and it will help us to be even closer to maybe getting the championship. Look at Matthew Rodriguez getting shuffled way up to the high side there. Now we are 3 wide at Riki Raceway. Battle for the lead between championship contenders. Once again, Jake Rogers will come down to the inside now and try and take the lead away from Michael Harvey. Timmy Pacioli, another championship contender. Harold Columbia, another championship contender. They're all lying in wait, waiting. Angel D'Souza now joins Matthew Rodriguez up on that way up high line. And now here comes Timmy Pacioli, the driver who has the most wins this season in the Oreo Truck Series. 2 of them. Going to the front, maybe looking for win number 3. He was considered one of the most dominant drivers for the first half of the season. Since then, he's kind of fallen off. Lost the points lead and everything. Is now championship contender Harold Columbia will go to the front. Columbia, no stranger to victory lane as well. Ended up falling out of the top 10 in standings, but the win at Talladega this season helped him to get into spot number 11 in the chase. Here comes Jake Berg down to the inside line. Berg will be returning to that number 20 next year, as he will go to the front looking for win number 1 this season in the Oreo Truck Series. Still 3 wide racing, but they're racing clean. And now we got some more championship contenders coming up the inside line. Matt Nathan along with Nick Eggleston. Philip Stiller also there, who ended up missing the chase by mere points, trying to show, hey, we're going to be there next year. I can't get over how these guys are racing. They're racing awfully clean right now, and I can't say I'm really that surprised, as now Nick Eggleston will challenge Matt Nathan for the lead. But obviously these championship contenders want to keep their cars clean. They don't want to make a mistake. If they do, it could cost them a chance at the championship this year, as Philip Stiller is going to come down to the inside line. He's got help from Corey Williams, who's been on a bit of a hot streak as of late in that number 15. As I recall, he had a good top 10 finish at New Hampshire last week. James McLeod also coming there. We're looking to see if any more championship contenders are coming up the inside line, but none as of right now, as Corey Williams will now come down to the inside line and look for the lead. Boy, they are racing quite hard back there between championship contenders Harold Columbia, Timmy Pacioli, Michael Harvey. Robert Band was back in that mix as well, as now James McLeod will come to the inside line and take the top spot. We are on lap 8 of 20, a total of 13 more to go. They are running very quick green flag laps around this track, and so it may not be long before the checkered waves here. And who will be the points leader in the chase when we leave here tonight? Jacob Rodriguez now going to come down the inside line, and he'll try going for the lead. Help from Alex Lozano and Ziggy Bain. They continue to battle amongst themselves back there, championship contenders. As now, Alex Lozano will take his turn at the front going down to the inside line. Ziggy Bain there. Robert Cruz, who's ended up going to victory lane this season. Daniel Schwab is there. And here comes Kenny McCreary. McCreary is 4th on that inside line. Started off 41st. And a championship contender to boot. And he has now gotten his way up here inside of the top 10. And that is big for Kenny McCreary to be able to make his way through the field right now and stay out of trouble. And he has now worked his way up here, currently running in the 5th position. Robert Cruz now to the inside line. He'll try going for the lead. Oh! It's caution out. It is. I thought I saw a gap back there. We will check momentarily to see who is involved. As now there's a battle on for the lead. Daniel Schwab trying to come down to the inside line of the Robert Cruz machine. Kenny McCurry directly behind him. See if we can have a photo finish here at the line or not. No, looks like Schwab's going to pull ahead on that inside line. But here comes Kenny McCurry. McCurry wants a chance for the lead. At the stripe, it's going to be Daniel Schwab. Let's see who was involved in this. Adam Chambers has sustained some rear end damage. Angel D'Souza's involved. Jake Cole. Jordan Hester's down in the grass area. Oh! There's Michael Harvey back there. Oh! Hester! Pacioli! Harvey! All championship contenders are involved here. Ray Wilson has also gotten a piece of it. Robert Ban has also sustained some damage. Oh my goodness. At least 5 championship contenders that I